You, this is a you, this is a you, this is a you. Listen to how a you sounds.
Umbrella.
Underwear.
Up.
Uncle.
You, this is a you, this is a you, this is a you. Listen to how a you sounds.
Umbrella.
Underwear.
Up.
Uncle. You, that was a you, that was a you, that was a you. That was how a you sounds.
That was how a you sounds.
Now if you need a letter, once again, no, you can't do better than the letter N.
Night.
If you find a new nickel, that would be best. You can hear it in net or nail. You can hear it in nest. In.
Listen to the letter I. Listen to the letter I.
Letter I.
Letter I.
I.
If you see an I,
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
then you should reply.
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
Whenever you read,
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
it's just what you need.
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
So now that you know
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
just how it should go,
Ink, igloo, insect, iguana.
whenever an I is around, you know how that letter sounds. This is a V, the letter V.
What can it be?
A letter V.
In front of me.
What will you hear?
If you come near,
A letter V.
the letter V
Is what you found, that's how it looks.
How does it sound?
This is the sound of V. Then violin.
When V is near, is what you'll hear. So have no fear. It should be clear
That you have found the sound of V. Listen to the letter E. Listen to the letter E.
Letter E.
Letter E.
E.
If you see an E,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
repeat after me.
Egg, elk, and elephant.
Whenever you read,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
it's just what you need.
Egg, elk, and elephant.
So now that you know
Egg, elk, and elephant.
just how it should go,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
whenever an E is around, you know how that letter sounds.
I've been around this big wide world. There are many folks I've had a chance to meet. And I've learned a thing or two, my boys, like look both ways before you cross the street. So listen twice to this advice that I'm about to spread around. If you hear a letter going ring, rocket, rat, it's an R that's making that sound. Remember an R goes R, my boys. Remember an R goes R. You can read the alphabet and you'll never break a sweat if you remember an R goes R. Remember an R goes R, my boys. Remember an R goes R. When you read and spell, it'll all be swell. Remember an R goes R.
words like apple and zoo. So come on, get ready and we'll have some fun and sing the letters of the alphabet one by one. And everything you do will be a big success when you know
It's the sound of an S.
sound of an S.
Sun,
The sound of an S.
spoon,
The sound of an S.
star.
The sound of an S.
Listen to the
letter E. Listen to the letter E.
Letter E.
Letter E.
E.
If you see an E,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
repeat after me.
Egg, elk, and elephant.
Whenever you read,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
it's just what you need.
Egg, elk, and elephant.
So now that you know
Egg, elk, and elephant.
just how it should go,
Egg, elk, and elephant.
whenever an E is around, you know how that letter sounds.